Hello, this is Vance, and this is Wednesday, October the 22nd, 2014. And these are the CL trades for today using the slow hand method for price action. I didn't do a recap yesterday. I've got it written in. I'll probably do it later on today, maybe in combination with today's recap. It was pretty straightforward. It was like a range day. There's some pretty decent setups yesterday. It started out, we hit the broke the daily high up at just at 9:30, and then price sold off here. So there was a couple of tight trading ranges that you had to be aware of. It was pretty well straightforward price action to a large degree. Certainly there was through here we had a sell-off, then we had a break to a new broke the trend channel, made a new high, or a new high on this leg up here, and then broke to broke again. So there's a couple of trades in here from the low side, and then really just before at 2 o'clock we had this reversal. I mean, just at and when it reversed, it really roared back up here and got to the point where it really it assaulted, touching the high of the day. So it was a big range day, and this movement here took place within the last right up to from 2 o'clock to 2:30 up to the close. We had it roared back over 100 ticks in the last half hour of trading. It took from basically from this is noon. Took 2 hours to head down here. It took less than half that time to roar back up here. So obviously, price was oversold at that point in time. Big rally on the ES yesterday. I mean, that was up. How many points? It was up 40 points. It was a tremendous rally yesterday, and so we're above 1900 again on the ES, which is after last week is kind of expected, but I mean not unexpected. I mean, you have to also understand, for anyone that has traded or been in the markets for a long period of time, typically, generally speaking, the largest days in the market are typically follow the largest declines in the market. I mean, that's just because of the volatility factor. Things always oversell. The markets typically go down a lot faster than they go up. I mean, and there's an old adage in trading that bull markets climb a wall of worry. And I've been in the market for long enough to recognize that is certainly one that really holds firm. It might take 3-4 months for the market to slowly climb to a new high, and in a matter of a week or so, it can pull back a significant amount. But it's a natural thing. It happens on a regular basis. It really, if the markets can't go up forever, they do have to have pullbacks, and it's a healthy thing because it does clear out. It's almost like a forest fire. Forest fire clears out the old growth, and then it allows a renewal. I guess it's the best description I can talk about. But so it pulls back, and then when markets move, they move up pretty vibrantly. So that's pretty much it as far as, yes, I'll talk a little bit more about that later, and I'll talk about the individual trades. As far as today is concerned, I mean, we had a high of 82.97, a low of 82.27, and so far, I've marked in a couple of lines here, this one right here as far as the overnight is concerned. It's really kind of like maybe a tight range near the open, and price is really kind of between the open here. It's been rotating around this open price. You can see that when it opened, it traded down, traded up, and it's kind of rotating around here. And right now, it looks like there's a bit of support in this area as far as for prices going a little bit higher. But we'll have to wait and see how that transpires through the course of the day. It's only a few minutes before 9 o'clock. It's like 10 minutes before then. And we'll talk about, we'll see how prices shape up. If you look at, maybe this is a new higher, but there's rotation here. You can see this, it's kind of a tight trading range at the top of this area. So if you're looking at going long, you should try to buy down to here, in this area down here, if you're selling up here. But I'd have to say that for now, considering what happened yesterday, this may just be the continuation of an increase in price from yesterday. We'll see what happens at 9 o'clock. The DOE report today. I mean, we had a shortage. We had a surplus last week. We'll see how prices. Typically, the DOE report will have a lot of influence in the short term about where prices are when it comes out. So be cautious about that. It comes out at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And that's it for the time being. Some bad news. Mac from Price Action Trading Systems, who is going to be doing a presentation tomorrow, will not be here. Unfortunately, he had a death in the family. His father passed away, and so he's taking a bit of a break. And so all the registrants, there's been lots of people that have registered for it. It's virtually full. As far as the presentation tomorrow will not be taking place with Mac. Mac will not be here, unfortunately. I'm going to still set it up. I'll still maybe talk a little bit about what I do and so forth, just so individuals that don't get this message, or because it's such short notice that they might show up anyways, and I don't want to leave them in the lurch with nothing. But I can talk about a few things if that's of their interest. I know tomorrow everyone wanted to see Mac. They don't want to necessarily listen to me, unfortunately. But I can certainly cover off anything in reference to what I do as far as my approach is concerned. But certainly Mac is the one everybody wants to see. So it's going to be postponed. We don't have a date as of yet. Rest assured that it'll probably take place, but again, it's because of Mac, because of the death in the family, that he won't be here. He won't be appearing tomorrow, and he's taking a bit of a break from his website as well. So he's not going to be publishing anything for at least for the next little while. And again, our thoughts. My thoughts with Mac. It's a very difficult time, but he is a man of faith, and as a result, he relies heavily on that, and so that's where it is at this point in time. Anyway, that's it for now. I mean, if you have any questions, please let me know. This is Vance. Bye for now.